Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning meet of IndiaNivesh. This is Mehul Kothari from the research desk. Today is 3rd March 2020. Well, it was another disappointing session on the D Street for domestic markets. Initially, the index Nifty spot started the week on an optimistic note, but as the day progressed, Nifty retested 11,400 mark on the upside, but the sell-off during the final hour of the session forced the index to plunge almost 400 points from the day's high and register an intraday low near 11,050 levels. Eventually, it ended with a loss of 70 points near 11,100 mark, whereas Nifty Bank collapsed more than 1,200 points from the day's high to close deep in red. The overall market price initially remained in the favor of positive counters but turned negative at the end of the session. On the sectoral front, if you see, apart from Nifty IT, all the other group indices ended with heavy losses due to broad-based selling. Among the losers, Nifty PSU Bank and Nifty Media stocks were the worst performers. The broader market indices like Nifty Midcap 100 and Nifty Smallcap 100 also ended with a loss of around 0.6 to 1.2% respectively. Well, technically, since the beginning of this year, we have been mentioning that the index Nifty has been trading in a long-term channel, rising channel, and the chances of it retesting the lower range of this channel was quite high. At that time, index was somewhere near to 12,200 odd levels. So in line with that view, the Nifty finally took a dip towards 11,000 mark during yesterday's session, and now it has exactly tested that lower end of this channel. So we feel that going ahead, 11,000 will act as a strong support for the market, and that is the reason why yesterday we initiated a BTHC trade in Nifty futures around 11,050 levels. The stop loss for the same was 10,950. Upside target was 11,200. Nifty rallied 100 points from there, but as SGX Nifty is indicating that we might open flat, so one can take a chance because this is just a chance buy. There are no clear reversal signals, but the support is very strong because it's a psychological support and long-term rising channel support also. So 11,000 will be a strong support for the markets going ahead. Further decline will be there only if Nifty closes below 11,000 odd levels. So one should take a chance over here with a stop loss of 10950. Upside target is 11,200. If Nifty closes above 11,200 in today or upcoming session, then we might see further relief rally in the markets towards 11,500 odd levels. With regards to Bank Nifty, with a fall of more than 1,200 points yesterday, the index has been trading below 29,000. So on the downside, if at all we open flat or marginally in red, then 28,500 would act as a support for Bank Nifty. So one can look forward to go long over there near to 28,600, 700 odd levels. The stop loss will be 28,350 in spot. Upside again target could be a shorter one, that is 29,500 to 29,800 in Bank Nifty. With regards to stock, there are no clear trade setups as of now, but we feel that SGFC and SGFC Bank and Bajaj Twins could participate in case of any relief rally in the markets. Even Reliance could bounce back a bit. The stocks to be avoided are in banking sector from the heavyweights. ICICI Bank one should avoid going long because it has already rallied more than 4% yesterday, and that is a sell on rise candidate. Even Axis Bank has been trading in a range, so one should avoid buying those counters. Apart from that, HDFC Bank and Reliance is a safe bet. That's it from the technical front. I'll hand it over to Mr. Dharmesh Kant. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, good morning all. So, a pullback rally was seen in the global markets yesterday on the backdrop of the meeting to be held today evening between all the finance ministers of G7 along with the central bank counterparts. So the thing is that it's been speculated in the market that all of these men in power will chalk out a plan where a coordinated stimulus package can be worked out to overcome the financial impact of the slowdown led by the coronavirus. So downgained over 5 percentage point. But this morning is Asian markets are not showing that much of a strength. They are up, they are trading in green, but around 0.5 to 1% kind of green territory they are in. Back home, our market is now again back on the worry seat as two more cases of coronavirus were found in India, one in Telangana and one in Delhi. But the fact remains, out of 25,000 people who are under observation, only five have been tested positive for the virus, and out of five, the three who were earlier tested positive for the virus have already recovered. So they are out of coronavirus, and these two new patients are being under observation. But the vulnerability of the market remains. Just a single news flow can 2 to 300 point of selling can be seen in the Nifty on this, and the liquidity concerns and the lack of low volumes can get the market to such a big fall. Will be a overhang on the market. My own senses, in spite of now, for the next few days, even the good news is there on the global scene, and even if the stimulus package and everything is being rolled out, it will take time for a market to come out of this, and it will be more of a volatile and highly tentative kind of a market we are setting in. Fundamentally, I think as far as valuation concerns, where there that has been done with this type of a correction which has happened in stock, on an average 15 to 20% kind of a correction is taken place in the stock, and on the index it was almost 10% on yesterday's intraday level. So that is through. But just the scare of the news flow will keep the market tentative. One can start looking at cherry picking, but I would suggest wait for 2 more days, let more stability and comfort come in the market, and from there on, one can start acclimating the quality stocks. We'll let you know the names by then. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.